What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another free pick on deck for you guys in this Monday night football game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. It's a cool Monday. We have two NFL games. We typically don't get two NFL games on a Monday, so I'm looking forward to it. More NFL games, the better for me on a Monday. So it should be pretty entertaining to watch both these teams go to work. I'm battling a little bit of a lack of a voice here, so bear with me. A few things to get to before we get into this free pick. As you can see, the free pick is on the screen in my write-up. We will get into that in just a second. But first, guys, our last free pick just cashed on the on the Chiefs money line last night. Great game. Chiefs get the fourth down stop, and we pick up another primetime free pick winner. We are running two promo codes for you guys. The first being Premium 25 for 25% off our 3-day and our bi-weekly package. And the second being Lifetime 400 for $400 off our lifetime, guys. Rarely, especially in football season because it's our most profitable, rarely do we give you guys a promo code for $400 off the lifetime. So if you're interested in that, go and take advantage. There's only a few spots left. I think we're down below 10 spots on that promo code. So if you guys want it, go to our wap.com website. The link is in our bio. Go use that promo code. Now, we will get into this. Once again, guys, if you want some more free pick winners, we hop in the Discord all the time and do live streams. We are 21-11, our last 32 live pick or live stream free picks on Discord. So if you guys want to get in the Discord and get those free picks that we do on live stream every day, go to our Discord, hop in. The link is also in our bio to do that. And we're looking forward to seeing some of you guys in there. But yeah, your free pick today, we'll get into this now. The free pick today is the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 5.5. They're traveling, going into Buffalo, and there's a few reasons I really like this game. So, historically, I've talked about this before, but week 2 and week 3 are some of the most profitable weeks in the NFL overall. Now, why is this? Because of market correction. And there's every single year, we see a ton of new public bettors that are coming in to bet on the NFL, and overreactions and recency bias are a huge piece of how these lines are getting shaped, right? Now, Jacksonville has started 0-2, and the Bills have looked much, much better than the Jaguars overall. However, if we actually look at these games, right, Jacksonville started the season 0-2, but they very well could have beaten Miami if it wasn't for a goal line fumble from Etienne Jr. They would be 1-1 right now. Now, beating the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins haven't looked great, that comparison of the Jacksonville Jaguars losing to the Dolphins and then Josh Allen and the Bills going and destroying the Dolphins, right? The public sees these things and they see, maybe this line is a little low. I like the Bills here in this spot. And we can see that with some line movement here with the Jacksonville Jaguars dropping to 4 in some spots, to 4.5 in some spots. And it is a very big overcorrection. These teams are closer to even than a lot of people realize. And Trevor Lawrence, with Doug Peterson, an offensive coach, he is going to find his groove, and he's going to be due for a bit of positive regression here. Jacksonville's offense as well should be able to get clicking here in Buffalo. There's some decent weather for Buffalo, especially early on in the season. And this pass offense has a ton of weapons, right? And that being said, too, we'll get into this real quick. The Buffalo Bills have some key defensive injuries. These, a lot of these guys are not official yet, but as we can see, they have Terrell Bernard, their linebackers out, a cornerback, Taron Johnson is out, and then Quentin Morris, Dwayne Smoot, Javon Solomon, Casey Hill, and Mitch Trubisky's not a defensive player. Those guys, those defensive players are all questionable to play today. Even if one or two of those guys don't play, it is going to give Jacksonville another significant edge on offense. And then we'll move over here, guys. This just basically backs me up on what I was saying earlier. As we can see, this is a write-up by Covers.com. They cover a lot of these key trends that I was talking about in terms of market correction, and there being some positive regression coming for the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence has been bad, but he's completed 51% of his passes for 382 yards, and with his weapons, with the quality of coaching under Doug Peterson, expect positive regression, right? And the Jacksonville Jags almost held on for a road victory against the Dolphins in week 1, but once again, there was some fluky stuff going on in that game, and this is causing a line being inflated to plus 5.5. I have this true line at plus 3.5, but this line is creeping towards that 3.5, so the market is almost agreeing me here. Also, Jacksonville's has enjoyed some success on the ground. They're rushing for 127.5 yards per game on 5.4 yards per carry. This is the 7th best number in the league, and the Bills are also surrendering 131.5 rush yards per game and 4.5 yards per carry. but could be even worse once again with Terrell Bernard sidelined by injury. And the other side of the ball, the Bills have also been very heavily reliant on their ground game, which is not typical for this Bills team. They have been a pass-heavy team in the past, but now they don't have the weapons to support that pass-heavy offense, and is leading to them running the ball more. Now, running the ball is completely fine, but when you're a one-sided team and your quarterback is a two-sided player, this is a major disadvantage because Jacksonville's game plan becomes a lot more simpler on how to stop this Bills offense. And last but not least, guys, we will look at some key trends. I love going into some trends, especially in week 2 and week 3, that hold weight, right? Now, I'm not a huge systems, I'm not a huge trend guy because each game is an independent outcome. However, some of these trends just hold weight, and their profitability long term and their ROI are just so immaculate that it's hard to ignore, right? So we'll take a look here. Early road dogs, 43.9 units, 67 and 21 record, 44% ROI. Winless teams off a home loss, or winless road teams off a home loss, 36.3 units, 77 and 37 record, and a 28.7% ROI. NFL spread system, we'll get into this one. I'll click on this one in a little bit. Actually, I'll just click on this one now, show you guys the criteria for it. But the opponent's win percentage is 0. They haven't won a game. The week of the season is 3, so we talked about 3 being a very profitable season. This is specific to this specific stat here, or trend, I should say. The season is above 2010, so this system was started in 2010 and has been tracked up until now. And the team has failed to cover the spread in their previous game. And last but not least, the team's win percentage is at 0 for the season at the time of the game. So win percentage, once again, is 0. Take a look at this, guys. 24.7 units won. This is in 14 years with a 30% ROI and a record of 50 and 23. Now, we talk about elite ROIs in sports betting long term, and elite ROI sitting around that 4.5 range. You have systems that come in at 30.37. They're going to be due for a little bit of regression. However, even if that regression was super, super high, this ROI could easily still be 15%. So it's very worth noting all these systems on the Jacksonville Jaguar typically don't have public influence as well. And we want to steer clear of that, especially in week 3 when it's a huge overreactive market. We've seen a bunch of these underdogs cover. We've seen a bunch of them win outright. And I think this is another good spot for a road team to get an underdog victory. If not, cover the spread at least. So that is your free pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 5.5. Best luck as always. Come hop in our Discord. Come get some free winners, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.